Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to another WB Mason Coaches Report with the head coach of Hofstra Men's Lacrosse, Seth Tierney. Seth, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Doing okay, Nick. Being it's been a while is an understatement, and I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you.
I appreciate that, I
You
think.
got it.
That's good
Yeah,
to see you too. You're right. It has been a while. Unfortunately, your team had a positive test and you had to go on pause, canceling two games. How's the program been doing during that downtime of pause?
yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, it's I think we tested again this morning. We'll find out some of the results hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, depending on how the lab is running today. And uh, and again, we hope that we're 100% negative. We hope Fairfield's 100% negative. If that's the case, then there'll be a game on Friday night, and we'll go from there. But it's been a long break the way it kind of landed, and I think it's 20 something days between games. So as far as the guys, they've done a good job of coming to practice every day, trying to heal some of our injuries, and certainly getting Hofstra better in this time. And but these last couple of days have been certainly about Fairfield.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just being at practice on Monday. I could tell just like the vibe of not just the players but the coaches. It was very very excited to get out on the practice field. Like, what have you seen from the team since you guys have returned?
Yeah, I think the guys, during this unique time, um, young adults find out a lesson in how to cherish certain things that normally will not get taught to them till later on in life. After they after they have children, some more sand goes through the hourglass. But what COVID has done is, if you go through one of these pauses, it has certainly opened up their eyes on how much they miss each other, how much they miss practice, and how much they miss putting on game uniforms. So it gives everybody a chance to realize how precious this is.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking with other coaches who have gone through pause, the lessons that they've learned during this is, cherish the games that you have. Don't worry about all the little things. Just being able to see the teammates and the coaches, it's something that you shouldn't take for granted.
No question.
You talked a little bit about Fairfield coming into today's game. They're a very good team. They're 2-3, but they've had some quality losses and some pretty decent wins. What can you say about the Stags coming into Friday's game?
Yeah, Coach Baxter's got him playing hard. He's got him playing well, and we knew that was going to happen. Certainly when he took over, that there was going to be a new way about them. Coach Copeland before them did a great job with them as well. I think when you talk about them offensively, Dylan Beckwith has to come to mind. A young man that I watched grow up and play an awful lot of lacrosse through his high school days and club days, and he's had a fabulous career up at Fairfield, and good strong offensive player. You give him a few feet and he could put the ball in the goal, and then he's got some great pieces around him, and he does a great job. Uh, it's not like Dylan is just throwing the ball in the goal. He is a very balanced player. He's got the ability to make his teammates better around him, and so his assist goal ratio is pretty even. And I do believe that he's a guy that likes to share it. So when he has the ball, we got to be on our toes, not only defending it but defending off ball as well, because we know what type of playmaker he is. They scrap it out at the faceoff X. That will be a battle for us. They play hard defensively. They're long. They've got they get some sticks and some gloves. And Consoli in the goal, new to playing against Hofstra, and so we'll have to just see what he's like live. But certainly he's around 50%, and he's made some great saves. Throughout his career so far. So again, it's CAA time. Everybody's got a shot once that whistle blows.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great scouting report on your opponent. I'm sure you've had more than enough time to compile it, go over everything. The pause kind of threw your schedule into a bit of a loop. The next couple of weeks, you're going to have four opponents, all conference opponents. The Friday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. how do you prepare your team for so much lacrosse in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've talked about it. I think it's one of those scenarios. If you don't experience it, then you don't know what it's like. So we've just talked about it because it's the best we could do. Um, and we've tried to schedule it. Again, playing games is much more important than a full week of preparation for a game. These guys just want to play. And so we've got to figure that out. So again, today, although Wednesday is really a Thursday in a regular week of practice. So we're calling today Thursday. Um, I hope none of our guys go to Thursday classes today because nobody will be there. And then tomorrow will be a Friday, and then we'll leave on game day, which is actually a Friday for the week. And then we'll give them a day off on Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday will be a Thursday and Friday before we leave, that leads us into a home game versus UMass. So we'll have a quick turnaround there. We'll be ready to go. Staff is working hard on being prepared for that. And then the same thing will happen after that. We'll have a day off, and then Thursday and Friday will actually be Thursday and Friday, and we'll catch back up prior to the Towson game on the following weekend.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to have. Treating, every day like it's different from a normal, like
Yep.
it's a normal game week, but the days,
Yeah, we got to
also.
keep the tiredness. We got to keep them being locked in and just treating it. You can't change game day. Game day
Mhm.
is what it is. So it's almost like game day and work backwards, and that should solidify your schedule.
Yeah, definitely. So it'll be this Friday, March 26th at 7 p.m. at Fairfield in Fairfield, Connecticut, and then this coming Tuesday, March 30th at home against UMass at 1 p.m. Follow everything Hofstra men's lacrosse at gohofstra.com. For head coach Seth Tierney, I am Nick Capitos, and thank you for joining us for this week's WB Mason Coaches Report.